So today, guys, we are going to be doing a quick vendor reset because there wasn't a lot to really choose from. But what I will tell you, there were 2 items from the level 30 clan vendor I really liked. And then there was also 2 items from Miss Mendoza. So we'll take a look at those. So the first item is actually this Future Initiative mask. Future Initiative is probably one of the best healing gear sets in the game. Now, the thing about this, it actually came out with the raid, and the backpack and chest piece used to be raid exclusive, but now you can actually farm these in the open world. So the mask itself, it has skill tier, weapon handling. I would put repair skills on there. And then they also have a backpack with skill tier and then repair skills on there. And the reason why you want to get this backpack, because it does increase ground control proximity repair from 60% to 120%, which is actually really good. If you look at what ground control does, increases you and your allies total weapon damage and skill damage by 15% when at full armor. When you repair an ally, you and all your allies within 5 meters of you are also repaired for 60% of that amount. Now that actually goes up to 120%. And that's why that's probably the go-to piece for the Future Initiative repair builds. So if you guys are looking for a healer build in this game, these 2 pieces are ones I would pick up. Skill tier, roll repair skills on there. This one already has repair skills, so you could max this out, or you could put skill tier, leave the skill tier, and then max that one out. Those are 2 go-to pieces for that build. So if you guys have been looking for it, I'd grab that. Just a side note, this tip of the spear isn't horribly rolled. It has weapon damage on here and it has headshot damage. So exactly what you would be looking for if you're building a tip of the spear sniper build. So this is another one you guys can pick up if you guys are looking at creating that build itself. Now, one last piece I will tell you, a lot of you guys have been asking me about this CS12 shotgun because you've been farming for it, you haven't got it because you want it to be used with your Heartbreaker set to build up that stack. Well, today they do have one. Shotgun damage, damage to armor, critical hit damage, in sync, not horribly rolled. It could be a good starter one until you can get one, but this is great no matter what, just to build that stack up with the Heartbreaker set, and then you swap to your primary. So if you guys have been looking for one, well, they have one for sale this week. So yeah, these are the main 3 items I would probably pick up, and maybe that tip of the spear. But besides that, I really didn't see anything else worth mentioning on here. So the next item will be at the vendor. So let's head there. Now, once you arrive to the gunrunner, remember to find her, you need to find this shopping cart. And to find the shopping cart, you need to find the snitch. I put a full video on tips and tricks on how you can find him and the places I like finding him at. And then also a website you guys can go to. So I highly recommend checking out that video. There's a full video on how to find him. But once you find him, you will find her location, and then you remember she opens every 24 hours. So 24 hours on, 24 hours off. So she's open for 8 more hours on my server. So I go to her, and the first 2 items that I'm talking about are the strategic alignment. This is the name China Light. Remember, this comes with 15% explosive damage. And then look, it has skill tier, status effects, armor regen. I would re-roll that armor regen for skill damage. And then look what it has. Perfect shock and all. Applying the status effect to an enemy increases your total skill damage repaired by 20% for 27 seconds. So ideally, this is what I would use on my mortar turret build. If you guys have been looking for that type of build, and this piece, I actually put out a build using this exact piece not too long ago on this channel. So there you guys go. It is for sale this week. And then they also have a hunter killer chest piece, which I haven't seen these rolls in a while like this, with armor, crit damage, crit chance, and perfect intimidate. When you have bonus armor, you gain 1 stack each second to a max of 8. Each stack increases weapon damage by 5%, so you get a total 40% at max stack. Now, the best way to keep this up is either if you're using some type of memento backpack, even something like a bloodsucker. You could even use intimidate with the new gear set, and it works really well too. So that is just something for you guys to keep in mind. Perfect intimidate with the new Heartbreaker set definitely works really good together. So if you guys have been looking at building around that, that could be something for you guys. Remember, the golden gear gives you that 10% status effects, but this is actually a good rolled one because it does have the critical hit damage, critical hit chance already on there. So there you guys go. If you guys have been looking for this, remember to get this, you need to do the 13 hunters in New York City to actually buy this one. So just keep that in mind before you go out there to it and you don't see it. These 2, you do have to do the hunter mask. So hunters in New York City to unlock this here, and then you can buy this one. But that's about it. I didn't really see too much here. They do have hardwire holster and a hardwire mask that both have skill tier, and then you can roll skill damage on it if you're trying to create some type of skill damage build. That's another great gear set that you guys can run for skill damage. And they do have the Heartbreaker knee pads with armor skill damage, if you've been looking for that. They do have a Negotiator's glove, and it does have a really low weapon damage roll and repair skill. So this I would probably stay away from, but if you don't have one looking for it, you can use that weapon damage and then re-roll the repair skills. But yeah, the hardwire, definitely, these will be pick up if you're looking to build that, because it always comes with skill tier, and then you can max out that skill damage. And then obviously the Golden Gear Hunter Killer chest piece I'd pick up, and the strategic alignment. But that's about it. I didn't see nothing else too much here at all that I would pick up, but those were the items this week. And even the other vendors, this was mainly those items from the clan vendor, and here is the only items that I actually saw worth mentioning. If there was something I missed and you guys thought it was worth mentioning, let me know in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one, but until then, hey, nothing but skills out. Take it easy, everybody.